Owner financing is the easiest to do everything with. Pretty much everything on most of these fall under some sort of owner financing. The owner is there and they're going to finance it to you through some sort of terms, okay? So how does that work and how does it benefit you? It works by negotiation. You've gone, you found a deal, you've identified a seller that needs to sell, wants to sell, and is willing to take terms. So when we talk to these sellers, it's we have a cash offer X, or our terms, we actually can pay about 10 or 15% more, and we just come up with the terms later. We find out if they're interested in making a little bit more money over time. How do you guys think that benefits the seller? 10 or 15% more. Sometimes it's good for their tax situation, right? Sometimes it's good for their estate planning situation. The example I sent out, the HUD that I sent out in the email, was a estate planning move for that seller. He wanted to make sure that there were payments coming to his kids for years on. Once he's passed, or once he doesn't need the mailbox money anymore, he set it up so we're making payments to his kids. Typically, your terms are going to be what fits for your business and that seller. The cool thing is you get to negotiate how long you take to pay it back. You get to negotiate when you start payments. So you could say, well, we'll start payments in 6 months, which is one we're in right now. We'll start payments in 6 months because this property needs a whole bunch of work and I won't be able to rent it out until 6 months from now. Sell it, Mr. Seller, are you cool with that? Sure. You can also negotiate, is this going to be 30 years, 10 years, just 2 years, or maybe 6 months, right? You can negotiate those terms. You also get to negotiate rates, so interest rate. Kimberly, what's my favorite interest rate? We actually did get pushback one time because the guy sent it to a CPA, and there is some thing in some sort of law that it's got to look real, so it doesn't look like money laundering type stuff. And I'm sure that that's legit. So he went to like 3% or something like that. You don't have to pay people interest. If you just come to a price and you're like, I'll pay you $100,000 and I'll pay you over the next 10 years, and you just split it into 10 years, 120 payments. Okay. So payments, rate, the start date, the end date, all of that is negotiable. And if you don't like finance, use a calculator. Find somebody that does like finance. You can literally go online and do calculators where you can make the payment, whatever you want. What's that? You'll see the car commercial where you can buy the car, you slide the payment up and down. You can do that. You can do that with your house and just do that. Move it wherever makes sense for your business. If you know you can rent it out for $1,000 a month, well, you want to make sure your payment's not more than $500. So, Mr. Seller, this is where I got to be. How can we work this out? I'll pay you longer. I'll pay you a balloon, whatever. Okay. So owner financing, why would that be good for you as a buyer? Yeah, you can get way better terms and cash flow it and get deals that maybe you couldn't close any other way, right? Maybe you can't pay cash because they need too much, but I can pay terms. Hey guys, real quick, it's Andrew, and thanks for listening. I just want to give you a couple of tips. Go over to dealfindersclub.com/resources to get more information on the things that we're talking about today, some downloads, and some links to some of our partners that can help you do your business better. And if you want to get connected and join us at some of our live events, check out the events page right there on dealfindersclub.com. And if you're ready to build, reach out through a message or chat with us through the website. You can find us there. And hey, as always, like, share, and subscribe. We'll talk to you soon. You can negotiate it. I didn't remember, but the HUD I sent out, I looked back at it and I was like, why in the world did the seller brought money to the table? He paid his taxes, the prorated taxes. I paid his closing costs, but he owed $6,000 worth of taxes and he paid them. He didn't get any money when he sold the property to me. I was like, wow, that was pretty cool. But we still brought money. We paid closing costs.